Knowing that his body had to have been massively injured at this point, Bane began daring Bruce to use his venom, believing that he didn't have any other options. To his surprise though, that's when Harley demanded her men to uncover their secret green machine, which is when the one and only Killer Croc came leaping into the air far above Bane's head, before relentlessly biting off massive chunks of flesh and literally swallowing them whole. And meanwhile, Bruce was completely neglecting his injuries as if they weren't even there, because immediately upon regaining composure, he ripped the battle axe off of his chest and began slicing through one body part after another. But despite facing multiple threats at the exact same time, Bane would then wrap Bruce's entire body up in the palm of his hands before hurling him up into the air, where he'd then crash into the bleachers. Doesn't take long for our story to shuffle back over to the future though, and despite seeing him take one blow after another, Harley was desperate to see Bruce jump back into the battle because Waylon was all alone. So yet again, Bruce picked up his battle axe without a single moment of hesitation before leaping off of the bleachers, desperate to save his friend. And that's when we go back over to the present with Bane desperately trying to snap Waylon's jaw in half, but refusing to let that be the outcome. Bruce would then slice through the entire upper portion of Bane's spine, immediately causing him to collapse on his knees before seemingly going unconscious. After that, he then thanked Waylon for all his help before slowly walking across Bane's back, indicating that he no longer be able to use his legs anymore because of the way that he severed his spine. And adding insult to injury, he then used his battle axe to start hacking into other parts of his body, which disabled him from using his arms, before stating that he agreed that they were actually pretty similar, but unlike Bane, he didn't break his father's back or break his father's heart.